Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads, where I have another video of kind of a miscellaneous video, a top list video. And this one's an interesting one. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. As I approached the new year, I was doing some top lists of like my top books, my top short stories, my worst books. And I thought, I want to also talk about BookTube channels. And these are my top BookTube channels that I feel are completely underrated. And I have 24 on this list, and almost all of these channels, all of these channels are under 200 subscribers, and I don't know why. Of all of these channels, I enjoy their content. I enjoy some of the books they review. I enjoy the personalities. I enjoy their kind of miscellaneous stuff they do. I just enjoy their channels for a plethora of reasons, and I figured what better way than to recognize them and get that out there that you should subscribe to them if you're not subscribed. Now, I have done a few videos where I show you one of my Funko Pops and I flip through cards or papers which has their channel on there. And I figured this one I would do something a little different since I'm doing these top lists. I figured I would add kind of my own kind of flair here. So we're gonna roll through these channels. And in no particular order, because there's really no order. I'm not ranking these channels. These are all channels that I think everyone should subscribe to. So without further ado, let's roll through this. Novel Insights. Dr. Logan at Novel Insights, completely underrated. Great content. Really enjoy a lot of things that he does. You should check out his channel. Brian at Brian MR Prionic 1. I've got to know Brian. He's a fellow Illinoisan, lives down in Southern Illinois. And so I would love to meet up with him someday. I think we are probably two peas in the same pod, so to speak. And he has very witty comments, and he makes the rounds on a lot of YouTube channels. And you should definitely check out his channel. He has starting out kind of doing some videos. You should check him out. Graz at the GKBC. He has been doing some vlogging for Christmas, and you should definitely check out his reviews. He reads a lot of books, a lot of similar books, multiple genres, reads a lot. I think he's great. He's very authentic. You should check out Graz at the GKBC. James, my buddy James at the Little Big Library. James on the Range, James and Bella. I mean, what's not to like about James? I mean, he is constantly putting out content, whether it's something very book related or it's just James just talking about things. Recently, he's been doing some health updates, and James is just a lot of fun. You should check out his channel. Hannah Roll. Hannah is one of these channels. I just don't get why more people aren't subscribed to Hannah. Hannah does a fantastic job on her videos. She's organized, she's thoughtful, she's just very bubbly and has a great personality. You should check out Hannah Roll. Libronaut. I am new to this channel, but I have enjoyed everything that I have seen on this channel. You should check out this channel very, very soon. My Book Hauled Life. I am also new to this channel, but this is another one that when I was going through their home screen, I can tell that there's a lot to unpack here. Like most booktubers, I am struggling with doing my own videos, reading, and just binge watching a lot of these booktube channels. And this is definitely one that is on my list. I have really grown my watch later list off of some of these channels, and this one's included. Xanadu Castle. This is BioPhoenix, and he reads a lot of similar books to myself, and he is very, very unapologetic and does a great job being completely authentic in doing his reviews and just really doesn't care and just does what he wants, and I admire that. He also reads a lot of manga, and so I think he has a great premise that would really do well if more people would get to see his channel. Nagel Bagel. It's a new channel, but he has done a couple response videos to some of the Let Me Knows, and I think he has a great channel. This is Daniel, and I think more people need to check it out. Trav at Trav's Bookshelf is another one that I think is completely underrated. Trav does a great job He does his own thing. His videos are on the longer side because he has a lot to say and he's very in depth and he's very at sometimes critical of himself, but he does a really good job. He is the epitome of authentic when it comes to booktubing, and he reads a lot of great books, especially horror. If you like horror stuff, Trav is your guy. He reads a lot of that, a lot of mainstream fiction, and he does a great job on his reviews. Austin at Outer World Media. If you like anything Western, Austin is your guy. He also is a movie buff. He likes horror movies. He's really authentic, a Southern guy in Texas. You should check out Austin at Outer World Media. Eric Wag, he is a published author, and I'm shocked that he doesn't have more following. He loves sword and sorcery. I enjoy Eric's channel. I got to know him from Tim at Secret Fire Books. Eric's channel is awesome. You should check it out. Albert the Conjugator. Albert is an East Coast guy, as you can probably tell from listening to him talk, but he is one of those gentlemen that is very astute and very witty. He has his own kind of dry sense of humor. He is definitely a fan of some of the TV shows that I enjoy as well, and so I just enjoy every time Albert has a video out. Gary Martin Dobbs is another published author and has his own YouTube channel, The Tainted Tavern. Gary's videos are very aesthetically pleasing. I like his editing style. He's very, again, raw and unapologetic in his videos, and I think he adds a lot of educational value to his videos as well. You should definitely check out Gary. Adventures in Literature, the other Brian in my YouTube life. Brian does a great job. There's not a video that goes by that I have seen where Casper doesn't make an appearance, his bird, and you gotta love Brian. He is very happy, very supportive of other booktubers, and the least we could do is be supportive of his channel. He does a great job doing his videos as well. Charles at CG Rated Books. Excuse me. Charles is probably one of the most bubbly personalities on BookTube besides Hannah and Hannah Roll. Charles always gets me smiling. He has a very authentic smile, and you can tell he really enjoys what he's doing. And you should definitely check out Charles. I think he has a great premise. I think he does great reviews. He has some different series he does, and he definitely has a cadence to his views, and he's really coming into form. So definitely check out Charles at CG Rated Books. Audie at Odd Audie Online is another booktuber that I frequent a lot. Audie at Odd Audie Online reminds me a lot of BioPhoenix at Xanadu Castle, a younger booktuber, unapologetic, reads what he wants, does what he wants, and I admire that. I think it's great. I really enjoy some of his videos. He's done some kind of miscellaneous videos recently where he kind of did some talk about minimalism and did some other kind of views where we get to see some of his dogs and other things, and I think it's great. He is really getting into form, especially with his reviews. He ripped through Harry Potter. He's been reading some Wheel of Time. He's been reading Stephen King, and so he has a lot of good things to say. You should check out Audie. Faceless at Faceless Book Reviews. I actually wasn't going to put him on the list because, he's my nemesis. I think Faceless Book Reviews is one of my kind of first original channels when I first got started that took to me and I took to him. His kind of process of doing book reviews from behind the lens is very interesting. And I really enjoyed, especially when he was doing his walks and he was walking on the road, and because I related to that and walking myself, but also some of the scenery that he shares out east is just fascinating and just beautiful. And he does his own thing and really doesn't care. And he's also very heavily into scripture, and you can see that from his videos, especially at the beginning. And I just find his videos fascinating, especially the landscapes. I enjoy what he has to say as well, even when he's razzing me, but you should definitely check out Faceless Book Reviews. Dylan Morris, another new kind of YouTuber, a younger guy. I think he's reading some fantastic books. I think he's getting more into booktubing consistently, and I think you should check out Dylan Morris, another younger kid that kind of does his own thing, and I think he's has a lot of promise, and you should check him out. Colonel Mustard in the Library, another booktuber that I'm new to, but I'm starting to watch some of her content. She has not a whole lot of content out there just yet, but she definitely has the chops to do a really, really good job. I really have enjoyed a few videos that I've watched from her, and I think she is underrated, and you should check her out. I mean, she also has one of the best handles, Colonel Mustard in the Library. I mean, that's genius. Must Read More. John at Must Read More. I really enjoy his videos. A Southern gentleman. He definitely takes his time, does a thorough job providing content. I really enjoyed his bookshelf tours recently, where he talks about some of his books. He has a great collection of great authors. He reads a lot of older stuff. He reads a lot of nonfiction. He's really heavily into some of the classics. And I just really feel like he has a huge knowledge base and could really shed a light on a lot of different things. You should check out John. Christina Winikoff at Paper Pages Possibilities. I really enjoy Christina. She has a very happy-go-lucky personality, and I think she reads a lot of cool books. You should check her out. I recently enjoyed her spinoff of my Let Me Know video about AI, and she did her own thing where she had AI create her own short story, and then she created a Google form to get feedback, and I thought it was great taking my idea for a Let Me Know and just expanding on it. Was fantastic. I really enjoyed her take on this, and I just always look forward to having videos from Christina. Siannon's Shelf, another YouTuber or booktuber that I'm new to. I just started to watch some of his stuff. I do not know his first name. I believe it may be Sean. I don't know. But I'm trying to kind of slowly go through some of his videos to find out if that's the case. I know recently he was in and around my hometown, or not too far away from me, when he was visiting one of the local parks. And so I thought that was really cool. And you should definitely check out his channel. I think he has a lot to say. And last, but certainly not least, is Ted from Ted Read Instead. His videos are fantastic. I don't know why more people don't watch his videos, because his quality is absolutely great. He has a lot to say. He's reading a lot of great books. I know he's into Sanderson recently, and I thought the recent reviews I've seen of some of his videos are fantastic. You should check him out. I'm wondering how many times I said fantastic in this video. But anyways, those are the YouTubers and booktubers that I frequent a lot, and I think that are completely underrated and you should check out. And that is my take for 2024. I hope you have a great holiday, and I will talk to you all on the next one. Thanks.